everyone, welcome back to the Midwest Stitches YouTube channel. My name is Danielle and this is my channel where I talk all about my crafty life and the things that I make, knitting, crocheting, sewing, etc. Today is October 3rd. Happy October, everyone. Hope you're feeling the fall vibes where you're at. And this is episode 38. So today I have one finished object for you and a few works in progress to talk about and just one piece of mail. So it should be a pretty short episode, hopefully. I always say that and it is not. So grab a drink and let's catch up. So you can find me on Instagram at midwest.stitches or on Ravelry at Midwest Stitches. That's where all of the project pages will be and all of the details if I forget to talk about them on here. And you can find me on my website if you need to email me at midweststitches.com. And in the shop right now, I have some Sock Madness bags still left, and those are going to be marked down 50% to celebrate Socktober if you are a sock knitter. So if you've been looking for a sock-specific project bag that you can use all year long, head on over there and check that out. They'll already be discounted, so you don't need to put in any code or anything. And those are the only bags I have left in my shop right now if you watched last week's episode. So, yeah, there's that. And I just wanted to say a thank you to all of the people who either commented on last week's episode, or the last episode. And, you know, you were very supportive with my decision about the shop and just kind of, you know, taking a breather and taking a step back. Or if you messaged me on Instagram, I had a couple messages there too. So thank you so much. I really appreciate that. So let's get into the making. So I finally finished my Hocus Pocus shawl. Can you believe it? Here it is, all folded up in all of its beauty. This took me 13 months to make. I started this in August of 2022 and it is finally finished. I'll try and hold it up and hopefully you can see every, it's a decent size. So, I made this with I just looked up a YouTube tutorial on, a granny triangle, I think is what I searched for, and just kept going and made it bigger. And I used a 2.75 millimeter hook for this. This is Lofty Loops yarn in her Sanderson Sisters trio. And we have Winifred Sanderson, Mary Sanderson, and Sarah Sanderson. And this is on her glitzy sock base, I believe. It's a Stellina base, silver Stellina. And it is done. And I only had, I made a magic knot ball of the leftovers from each, and I only had about 9 grams left in total of the 3 colors. So, yeah, I probably could have maybe eked out one more row with all of the colors, and I thought about it. And I got about a quarter of the way through another row, and I just decided, nope, I'm done. I'm just done. I just wanted to be finished with it, and I finished it on October 1st, so it was like the perfect way to ring in a new month, finishing this project because it is October, Hocus Pocus, you know, all that good stuff. And funny enough, I got finished with it. I was weaving in the tail, the last tail, and I looked at it and I was like, am I actually going to use this? I spent over a year working on this, and I'm like, I don't know that I'm actually going to use this for anything. I mean, it's kind of, you know, I mean, obviously it's a triangle shape, so I could like sort of lay it across my lap or, you know, my legs and use it as a small little blanket kind of thing to keep warm in that way. But with the 3 skeins, it's just not big enough to really kind of stay over my shoulders. It would need to be maybe 2 or 3 skeins bigger for that for me. But and I'm not really a process maker, crocheter, knitter, whatever. I do enjoy the process, but I am very pragmatic in that I love the finished object. I want the finished object and for it to be useful and be used and all that kind of stuff. I don't want to just make stuff just to make stuff. That's not my making style. So whether I'm gifting it or making it for myself, I want it to be a utilized item. So this, I don't know if I will keep it. I don't know if I will find somebody to gift it to, or what have you, but it is done. So my next, that's it for finished objects. So works in progress. I did finish one of these. This is Daisy Stitch Co. in the Harvest sock set and Mold Merlot. I showed the yarn last time, and I said I wasn't going to use the caramel corn. I just wanted the contrast toe, and I love the way this turned out. So there's that, and I knit my socks, if you are not familiar, on 2mm needles, 64 stitches, and this is a heel flap and gusset, and yeah, I can't wait to have this pair done. Love Daisy Stitch Co. yarn. If you're not new around here, you know that. And I have started the second one, so I will show that. I did finish this piece of it yesterday. I finished the cuff and the 3 rounds of leg that I do. So I do, for my shorties for this pattern, I do an 8-round cuff and 3 rounds of leg before I jump in with the heel flap. And for this pair, for the second sock, I've decided this will be my TV knitting. So I'm just going to work on it while we watch TV, and it may not get done very quick, and that's okay with me. I'm really trying to just slow down and not rush my projects. As much as I want to get certain things done within a certain amount of time, I'm not going to rush and work on them and just to have the finished object. So I'm just kind of taking a step back in that area too, and just going at a slower pace and just enjoying it. And if it gets done quickly, then it does. And if it doesn't, I'm not going to stress about it. So yeah, the second sock will be my TV knitting, and maybe by the next time I record, it'll be done. And if not, that's okay too. So my next work in progress is in my Luke and Lorelei bag that I made for the Knit People Knit Cal 23, hosted by Leah Loves to Knit. And I started with my first skein from their 4 makers. Go back and watch previous episodes. I show all of the yarn that they dyed specifically for this. So this is Leap of Faith Yarns, and her color Harvest Festival. And this is where I'm at. I finished the gusset decreases on this, another shorty pair for me, obviously. So I'm on the leg, I'm on the foot of this sock, and I have decided for all of my pairs of socks that I'm making for this cow, that I'm going to only work on them when I'm watching Gilmore Girls episodes, just to give it a little bit more special of a feel, because I mean, I don't watch it all the time. I do watch other things, you know, YouTube videos, other shows, etc. So I decided, why not make this an extra special project, or I should say projects, because I have 3 other sock sets to knit for this, that I will just work on these when I'm watching episodes of the show. And for me, because I'm not entering to win prizes, I'm not rushing to finish them before the end of the cal. It's not a big deal for me because it ends November 30th. So if I'm still working on those particular sock sets in the spring, if I'm, watching the show or whatever, no big deal. It's just making it extra special for me. So, that's that. And my next work in progress, I have 3 right now, I guess 3 active ones, maybe, I guess, if you want to call it that. 4, I don't know. I have 3 pairs of socks going right now. So this one, I'm using Mandy's Makings Share Pair Set in worn-in jeans and old farmhouse, or old farm truck, I think it's what it's called. And I'm making these as a gift for my grandpa for his birthday because he requested a taller pair of socks to stick out of his boots. So here it is so far. I'm working on the leg. So I need to make the leg quite a bit longer for what he wanted. And he has a longer foot. He wears a size 11 shoe, men's shoe. So it does take me a little bit to knit his socks. And his birthday is October 19th. So these will be my main focus when I'm crafting other times of the day. So there's those. And I'm housing these in my fall farmhouse bag I made. This was from last year's collection, and I still love these so much. This, I think, top 5 prints that I've worked with that are my favorite combination. Love that. So there's those. And I will give you a quick update on my last work in progress, which has not had, I think, too much work since the last time I showed it. But this is my DK weight jelly roll that I started. And I'm using, this is a Zebra Yarns blanket. So this is Zebra Yarns, I think this is Sleigh Bells colorway. But I'm using all of my Zebra Yarns in this blanket. So it'll be full skeins with some minis thrown in there. And I've decided to only work on this on Sundays. So this will be my Sunday project just because I have other things, like I said, that I want to work on, some gift knits, some personal makes that are more seasonal specific. I have a hat I want to make for myself, a cowl, and I want to have those done before it really gets cold around here to be able to use those items. So I've decided that my jelly roll blanket will be my Scrappy Sunday project for now, and it will just get worked on for now on Sundays and until I want to work on it maybe outside of that, or if I finish up some other projects, blah, blah, blah. And I'll just show it maybe as I get a strip done or something like that, or if I'm starting a new one, I'll show it then. So yeah, there's that. Just trying to really slow down with my projects and just kind of soak in that crafting time and really be more mindful of the relaxation that making is supposed to bring, I think, for most of us. And just really enjoying the time, you know, not feeling like I have to rush it, or unless it's, you know, a time sensitive project. But yeah, just really, you know, slowing down in that aspect as well. So especially since I'm taking a step back from my shop, I do have more time and I don't want to feel rushed or feel that pressure to really make and not enjoy what I'm doing. So that's kind of where my head is, at least for right now in this season. So that's it for my projects. I do have one piece of mail. So I did get my sock set box from Daisy Stitch Co. yesterday. And I only get the yarn if you're new here. I don't get all of the extra goodies. So here is the yarn for this month's box. And hers is 6 times a year. It comes every 2 months. This main skein is Golden Autumn. And these, let me turn around. These 2 minis, these 2 colors, are Warm Spices and Salted Caramel. Very beautiful fall colors. Very excited to work with that. So she will have a Christmas box that comes in December. And the signups for that, I believe, will be next month. So if you're interested in her sock set box, head on over to her website. She does have past boxes that you can look at. She does offer a sneak peek, which I love, because if you don't really, if the colors aren't vibing with you, you can choose to skip that time. And she does offer an option for just the yarn. And I love that too, because I don't really, the extras are nice, you know, with whatever box you're getting. But for me, I don't really use them, or some of them just aren't things that I will use. And I feel, you know, like they're just kind of wasteful, because either I'm going to throw them away or they'll just sat unused forever. So I just get the yarn because I just want the yarn. So I love having that option. So there's that. And that is all I have for you today. I'm just under 15 minutes. I can't believe that. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, hit the like button. And if you aren't subscribed already, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future videos that I post to my channel. And again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Bye.